Hi, this is Alex with Ace of Shades, and this is Adam Perino, and this is one of my favorite cars at the Sacramento Autorama. So for it to be one of my favorite paint jobs, it doesn't necessarily have to be Ace of Shades custom paint, but it'd be nice if it was. But anyway, Adam, how'd you like to tell us a little bit about this car and what was done to it? Because there's none like this on the planet. This thing is heavily modified and customized.
So to start, this is a 1960 Ford Falcon Ranchero. This is the first body style, first year of this Falcon body style. And from the factory, these come with a single headlight in the front. So these are quad headlights from a 64 Thunderbird. And I just had to cut the turn signal out of the factory grille to fit the second headlight there. The fenders have been welded onto the car, so they no longer come off.
Yeah, it's a full one-piece body.
Unibody.
The corners rounded. He's got like a valance, no bumper in the front, all molded.
Yeah.
It's badass. I'm sorry for interrupting, but
right.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I get excited about this stuff.
There used to be the fender seam here, so welding that up allowed me to radius the hood corner, radius the door corners all the way around. It's been chopped 2 inches. Factory, all this area was real straight, 90 degrees. So this is actually an A-pillar window post off another car to get that subtle curve forward, and then I rounded this corner. I got rid of the drip rails and welded on the round rod to give it that snowdrift lip here. And then I made this whole piece, because factory, this comes down to a 90 degrees, so I got it to flow into the bedside here. And this body line, this is off of the same 64 to 66 Thunderbird. I cut this off of a Thunderbird door and cut this off of a Thunderbird quarter panel and welded it along the sides. And so staying with the whole 64 to 66 Thunderbird theme, you got the bucket seats, the center console, the gauges are all out of a Thunderbird. So the doors are factory Ranchero that I just had some stitch work done. The top of the dash, the straight piece, was actually factory a shelf back here underneath the rear window that I just moved forward to complete the top of the dash. And if you get to the back, I got all the tubular suspension. I bent all the tubes, welded everything together. I've got hidden air lines running through the tubes into the bag, so you don't see any lines or see any fittings or anything. Factory, there's a chrome molding that goes along the edge of the roof and the edge of the bed all the way around. And when you take that off, there's a pinch weld here where these panels come together. I had to remove the pinch weld, weld all this up. And the Ford used the same tailgates on the Rancheros that they did on the wagons. So on the wagons, there was a gap here for the glass to go in and out. But on the Ranchero, they had a little metal strip to fill that gap that your molding was screwed to. So once I took the moldings off, they had a nasty Z to this line here, plus that gap. So I had to make a piece to smooth this and then create the whole door jamb structure to get a straight, clean line here. The skirts are from a Mercury Comet, factory Comet skirts. They have the same wheel opening as a Ranchero, so those fit right in. I didn't have to modify anything. The taillights are original Ranchero taillights, but factory taillights were wider with an aluminum bezel, so I cut off the aluminum bezel and it had a reflector around the edge. I cut that off, and these rings are from Jeff Spence. I welded on his taillight rings to give it that deep French look in there. The bumper is factory. This bull emblem is factory. I just like that, and I've got the 56 Ford hood ornament, 56 Ford badges on the seats, and the paint job.
But let me finish with this thing just flows so badass. The styling, the roundness, just amazingly badass. Yeah. And then let's talk about the paint, because that's really what it's about, is the custom paint, and that's what we do, is make badass custom colors.
Yeah.
But anyway, this paint job's amazing. Go ahead and tell us a little bit of what you did.
Yeah, so it's a custom mix light aqua paint with a gold pearl. And I did ghosted gold patterns here, like an Art Deco style patterns. They're also coming through the middle here. And then the same thing is kind of mirrored across the roof with the gold ghost patterns, the silver leaf pinstriping, and the metal flake pinstriping.
And not only my favorite car, because it's a custom car, I'm a custom car guy, he's a custom car guy, it's also one of my favorite paint jobs.